was during that research in the early 1980s that it became apparent that olive oil was like a really, really good thing.
So again, bird's eye view here. When you think about sort of all the literature on this and all you've done, how has that affected your orientation to the food you consume? And what how would you advise people with respect to soybean oil and other high linoleic acid oils and foods?
So, in terms of just starting with, okay, we all need some LA, it's like, well, don't worry, plants make it, you're going to get it. Unless you're fasting for days or weeks on end, you don't really have to worry about that. In between my undergraduate work and my graduate work, I actually worked in a lab in Spain for a couple of years. And this was during the toxic oil syndrome in the early 1980s. And it was right at the same time as the AIDS epidemic. There were tens of thousands of people who were getting sick. A lot of their symptoms were like AIDS, but they didn't know where it was coming from. They found out in the end that it was coming from adulterated cooking oil. And it was during that research in the early 1980s that it became apparent that olive oil was like a really, really good thing. And so people were just getting all this data about olive oil and decreasing heart disease and all sorts of stuff. And so ever since then, the only oil we've ever bought at home is olive oil.